Choma, with me, there is no other shoe. I am the complete pear. Pear. I want to spoil you. I want to pamper you the way you want. I want to make you happy, but I cannot be able to do that if you do not trust me.
I trust you.
No, Choma, you can't say that because I don't feel like it right now. From where I'm standing, it doesn't feel like it.
I love you. I love how you look at me like your morning sun. I actually love how you talk. It's funny. I love how you laugh. How you just know when to be my lover, my protector, my friend, my brother, my family. You're just too good for me. I love how you make me fall in love with you every single day, and I know that if I fall today, you will be there to catch me.
Hello there, ladies and gents. Welcome to the Funtaqa Junction podcast, Real Talk, the home of free mind and free speech. I'm your host, LA, and joining me on the studio as usual is a rocksteady, strong and chested one, Resh. So what's up to the people?
Yeah, what's going on? How you guys doing?
Doing good. And also, we have a special guest on the show today.
Special guest.
Yeah, special guest, because we love to always have her.
Yeah.
She's been here before, but just in case you missed her, she's right back with a bang. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the lovely Anna Laika.
Yeah.
Hi,
Anna
everyone.
Laika.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Are you looking ready for today's conversation? Apparently.
As always.
Because you're looking like a star.
Okay.
Yeah.
And today, we want to talk about some stars.
Okay.
We're starting off this show today with the movie review.
Yeah.
Review. Yes, guys. I want to discuss Omoni Oboli's new movie.
Yeah, that's the talk of the town.
Yeah,
Man.
the talk of the week, actually. It's been all over the place.
Yeah.
Grossed
Yes.
about 10 million views in the first 3 days of release. No jokes. Ranking as number one movie trending on the day on YouTube. The one and only Love in Every Word. Fantastic movie. Yeah. Love in Every Word is out right now on YouTube. Produced by Omoni Oboli. Starring, let me get it right, Uzo Arukwe and BBN's Bam Bam as the major cast of the movie. Supported by
So
actors and actresses.
was that girl, was she on Big Brother?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
Just
Big
as-
Brother Nigeria. I don't know the set it was, but and she's also married to a contestant in the same Big Brother house.
Oh, really? Who's the
Goes
person?
by name Teddy. I think it's
Yeah.
Teddy A. Yeah, so it was
Interesting.
Love in the House, and then now she's doing big things.
You love that flourished.
Love that flourish, yeah, actually, because most of the loves in that BBL
Ends up being
they
on the
crash
blood.
like boy 707. Anyways, as our usual practice, we're going to be rating this movie across different categories: story writing, dialogue, cinematography, special effects, and overall acting. Yeah, and then they will come to the score, and maybe our viewers can maybe get an idea of whether this movie was worth the hype or not. So I'll start with you guys. Story writing. How do you think this movie did on story writing? Love in Every Word.
I mean, you've watched it, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it as well.
I don't know if it's me. Like, it's giving Cinderella, fairy tale. It's giving unrealistic. But it's a light watch, so I guess, yeah. Because some of those things are like, hello, first of all,
Is this real life?
an Anambra man. Anambra men, even men that have pride. And then they are the ones, trying to get you,
Chasing.
leaving his work in the village. And then coming every time, you just call him, it's like he has flown down. He seems to be so free. And is told to be a businessman, right? So
Yeah.
it's like you have so much time in your hands, and then it's so somewhat, it's not giving the pride type of vibe that you were supposed to get. And as I said, it's giving fairy tales. So I feel like if you think too much about it, it's unrealistic. Of course, so many things are given. Nah, it's only the movies. So, but all in all, it's a light watch. So I would say good storytelling. It's just a bit slow for me. They didn't necessarily build the character for the man as much as I would like. The story was more around the lady, right? And they said the lady is hardworking and all of that, but if you look at her workplace, she's also someone that is very sufficient. She's someone that, puts in a lot, but in her workplace, she seems to be someone that is giving she's receiving a lot of bass.
Yeah.
For someone that I'm feeling should be an independent woman that should be able to speak up for herself. So, but in the long run, it still seems like a good watch. So I would say maybe 6 out of 10. I would have loved if they had built more character around the man as well, because they didn't really tell us much about him. He's just a businessman. Do you get? There isn't much backstory.
And he was buying houses and buying
buildings. Yeah, and
down.
he was buying exactly
buying
like it was. Anything just happened. He just went to buy a land just so he can get your phone number. Like, who does that? That's why I said you just have to. It's just very lighthearted. And then the speed of the movie was very slow. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what Anna said. There is that fantasy, effect, to the story, and the guy just comes. Yeah, I mean, when they met the first time, he didn't get the number, and then he brought all the drums from the village.
Serenade.
To come and get the number in the heart
and then
of
bought a house.
Yeah,
And he bought the office
in the
over.
heat of the afternoon.
Right?
Let's not play.
Any small thing, you will come and say I can cook. Then he will cook for you. Then he will do. He will leave his work and come on.
Yeah, so I mean, I enjoyed it, and I think that's the whole essence of movies. Actually, that's the whole essence of movies, where you sit, takes you in a fantasy world, and So, I think if we're going to rate the storytelling, for me, I'm going to rate it 8.5.
8.5.
Because the whole idea was entertainment, and if you watch it, you will get the optimum entertainment, as in that relationship, with the Huzo guy and all. So I think they did. I mean, Omoni Oboli did very well with that, with the story and all. But what I also wanted to highlight is, if the guy travels from the east to Lagos, because of our economic situations in Nigeria, it may not be realistic for a lot of people. But I don't know if you watch Pop the Balloon and Find Love. It's on YouTube. All this story on YouTube and all. Yeah. And it's an American musical series. So it's a YouTube series. What I realize is that guys are able to transport themselves from one state to the other, and they are just low earning guys and stuff and all. So it wasn't something that is a big deal. Just like this was a guy, I'm going to fly down and all. And
I think for this, because he's an Igbo man, I feel like he would fly her down. Not that he would fly himself.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
that's
where that pride thing is supposed to be there. Like, come over, you understand?
You're giving modernized Anambra man.
Yeah, that's the entertainment effect. And I also feel like that can also teach, another way of, loving your woman and all, because Omoni Oboli, I think she's Igbo as well. Yeah, I don't know if that name is from Delta, or I think she's Igbo.
Know.
Yeah, so I think they did good really. So 8.5, that's what I give today.
All right,
I enjoyed
8.5.
it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's not gonna be an AMVCA nominated movie for sure. It's not gonna win any Oscars either. So the standards are a bit low, and won't or I wouldn't be too scrutinized. I won't scrutinize it too much, right? Like you said, it's a purely light watch movie, right? And because it's a majorly YouTube movie, I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7 because I think that the story was simple, and they dragged it out. It was almost 2 hours. But I liked the intricacies behind the story. I was taken aback that things like, the guy's accent, how that became a problem, and how the story was able to show that on the face of it, someone told you that a great guy coming to you and showing interest in you, but because the person can't speak like big English or speak nice, you would say no. If we heard that in real life, we might think that that's ridiculous. Nobody will ever do that, right? But then the movie paints it in such a way that you see that could actually be an issue, right? Like some people
it's not
turned off.
It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous.
Wasn't there some episodes back when you guys were discussing will you date someone if the person's accent isn't necessarily
Yours truly said he's not going to date anybody that can't speak Queen's
English.
English.
I'm just saying, like, it sounds ridiculous, right? Like, but the movie paints a scenario where it's quite relatable.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
the story. I like that.
That's what I was talking about. Story.
All right, so let's go with dialogue. What do you think about dialogue?
Did you rate? Okay.
I give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
The dialogue. I like the dialogue too, so I'll give it 6.5. I'll give the dialogue 6.5. I like when the highlight was when he picked the phone and the phone was ringing ceaselessly, and then he had to pick it and said, to talk to the boss of the lady, and all. And I like the way he addressed the boss, because he showed some boss moves, like, what the heck? Why are you calling her by this time of the night? Who are you? Yeah. And all that. So I enjoyed their conversation. For me, that's a bad critic, of my Nollywood.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the movie, really. So I'll give it 6.
I thought you said 6.5.
6.5. Yeah, stay at 6.5, please. Right. Let's stay at 6.5.
Okay. So for me, I think the dialogue was fun because the co-stars had chemistry. So it was fun to watch. When it comes to the accent, I think it was hard for the man to keep up, because at some point he was losing that Igbotic accent as the lady was there. Sometimes I was thinking that is it because she said this that he's trying to switch it up or something? Yeah. But in some places, I think they needed someone on ground to maybe keep watch over that accent to make sure that it's continuous, it's steady throughout the movie. So that was hard to keep up with. But overall, their dialogue was fun, and I would say a 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, first. Yeah, a dialogue, I'll give it a 7 as well. Yeah, because I think I enjoyed the dialogue, even beyond just the 2-star actors, even the supporting cast. Like, I don't know their names on the movie, but Bam Bam's friends, the lawyer girl, the other one.
It was very light.
Sometimes it's very cringe when you watch Nollywood movies and they're trying to form that girl.
Yeah, exactly.
This was authentic. This one was relatable to everyone.
This one was very authentic. Like, you could tell, like, this guy's, it seems like it's real friendship, real chemistry. Looking out for each other's back and like in your business, trying to be like supportive.
It felt so natural.
But what's up with them? Don't they have their own life? It seems they're always.
I watched it when I was like, and I think we watched it together, right? Like, and I said, are there friends like this in real life? Because the way the lawyer girl was so much in Bam Bam's business,
exactly.
It was like almost like it was giving I love you more than I love myself, and I'm like, but the funny thing is that there are actually people like that. There are people who carry friendship on their head like that, like they carry your matter for their head.
That is loafer guy. That girl's loafer guy, the one that was bounced.
Boyfriend that lost forex money.
Yeah, I like the way the friend, went at him legally got some payback.
I also liked conversation with the mom. It was also very fun and realistic. The mom? Yes, Bam Bam's mom.
Yes, exactly.
It was so fun.
The dialogue were good.
It was fun.
Nothing cringy at all. Everything just
it was very natural.
Naturally. Cool. Yeah. All right, cinematography. Anything spectacular in the cinematography? Lighting, color shading, color grading,
To me, it's a low budget movie. Yeah. And they did it very well. Yeah, it was an enjoyable movie. I mean, not the typical epic, take us to the village and all that. And then by the time you get back and down to the nitty gritty, they didn't really do much of entertainment. So this particular one that all of us went to YouTube to watch, I enjoyed it very well. So, and so I'm going to give it 7.
7.
Give it 7.
First.
Yeah, I just would like to ask, after cinematography, what's the other criteria?
Special effects.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, and overall acting.
Oh, okay. Well, for cinematography, what's to be expected, really? It's not some crazy movie like that. It's a YouTube watch.
Yeah.
And for YouTube standard, it was good. Right? So I would say 8, right?
8.
But when it comes to some of the shots in the film, there's some places where it was constantly some repeated aerial views.
Yeah.
Right? And in some places, you're like, okay, where's the diversity here? It's almost the same thing. But I think there was even some conversations as to someone coming up recently stating that those aerial views in certain places were his own work and he needs credit for it. Yeah. So
I heard that.
Because even the overall movie had some copyright issues that they had to pull down the movie for a while and then put it back up after addressing it. But I saw that someone also mentioned that part of his work, those aerial views and all. Because sometimes when you're watching it, like, how many times you want to show a Civic Tower?
Yeah,
how many times
Civic Tower as one door.
After Civic Tower is the other Lekki view, Ikoyi Link Bridge. Yes, the
shot,
exact same shot.
Again.
It's not even like they it's just that exact same bus that you are seeing from the beginning. I'm like, come on now. Or the other Lekki, this thing, is it Farm City, Food City area? Something I can't remember. That one is so obviously the same. They repeated that so much. So I like the fact that they did a movie with not so much characters and it wasn't so much different shots, particularly just some certain areas in the film. Really, you won't even notice that there are just maybe 5 or 10 actors in the movie. Yeah. But I just wish they'd add a little bit of effort when it came to any other thing aside from the usual scenes. So overall, I still an 8.
Yeah, first I scored up a 5 for cinematography. Because like you said, in terms of shots, landscaping and all that, there were a lot of repeated transition scenes that were reduced over the course of the movie. And I understand it's a low budget. I won't say low budget, but minimized budgets, right? So, but if we want to push the standards a bit more, I think that's some of the areas that they could work on as well. I think the shots were okay. The color gradings, nothing too crazy.
I think that is blue tint.
Yeah, it had blue tint, but other than that, it was fair. Yeah, so 5. Okay, moving on. Special effects. Were there anything special effects that caught your fancy in this movie?
No, I'm not rating anything in that regard.
Yeah,
I don't think it meets any of the criteria.
Yeah, there is no special effects.
Nobody shoots gun.
Yeah,
no car accident scene. That was very funny.
Yeah, in the movie. Yeah,
very safe.
But I mean, they did well. The money did well. I've never seen our YouTube channel before. That was the first time. It just popped up on my YouTube, and I was like, "What's it?" I watched it. When I watched it, it was around 2-point-something million views. Last time I checked, it was over 11 million views.
Crazy.
It's good stuff.
Oh, I did want to add on the cinematography. There was a time when I thought it was night when it was actually day. It felt like they had added so much. It was supposed to be daylight, but the scene was so confusing. I thought it was nighttime. I'm starting to think I might revisit my rating. I'm going down to 7.
What part is that?
I think it's somewhat outside the office. There's someone, it was supposed to be like, oh, you're in the office. I think it was at that time he did the Parana thing.
Yeah, everyone was
everyone was so dark. I was confused. Is this evening time or is this during the working hours? So it's quite confusing to me. So, 7 it is.
Downgrading.
Yeah.
This is the first time that's ever happened. You don't mask script finish. You can't talk say.
We have not reached the ending now. We have not.
Which kind of lecturer you go?
We've not gotten to the overall.
Yeah. The judges have spoken. We downgrade them to 7 for cinematography. Special effects, are we giving the 0 or what? Because you have to score it.
It's a dash.
Special effect is just, I would. Okay, let me give it 8.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna give it 8.
Yeah.
I'll give it 8.
For when there is no special effects.
Yeah, because
So what's gonna happen when there's a movie that has
So when we now
special
give it-
effects that will now be critically acclaimed and notch them 5 or 6?
That's
No,
why I feel
so
like it should
Standards
be,
has to be
those-
the same across board.
nah,
Sorry,
it should be
unfortunately.
rated
those
over
ones
40
I'm
now.
judging them based on.
Over 40. All right,
What's
so
that?
we
You said
take
what?
out special effects from
Then that means we are going to remove it.
yeah.
Mm,
Overall acting.
it's okay. Overall acting 7.
7.
Yeah, they all did well. They pulled themselves together. This is my first time seeing Bam Bam on screen, and I felt like she did well. Oh, I just remembered their music choice. It was confusing. Oh yeah, it was confusing sometimes. Yeah, their music choice wasn't the best.
When you say music choice, like the background music and
Yes, background
stuff. I
music.
can't really
that
remember
they're
much about the
playing.
background
Yeah,
music. It wasn't
yeah.
nothing.
It was
stuck for
confusing
me.
in one place, yeah. It wasn't matching the mood. But it's fine. I guess, as I said, it's a YouTube film. But overall acting, everybody pulled their weights. They did well. So I would say 7.
7. Resh.
Yeah.
Overall acting, I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it 7.5. That boyfriend, his acting is, I don't know. I'll give him maybe. But overall acting, let me just say 7.5. 7.5. They tried. They tried. Like I said, it's a low budget
7.5.
movie. And all, so.
Yeah, I think one thing you said about it that struck me was the fact that I think in the entire movie they only had like maybe 8 or 9
Yeah.
actors.
Cast, yeah.
Yeah. So the 2 leads and supporting cast. That was very, very very intelligent and very good how they managed a 2-hour movie with such a minimal cast. You almost couldn't even tell until the movie was over that we didn't even see many faces. And everyone did their job well. Even all the way to the gate man that informed Odogu Parana that they sold the building. I like the English. I don't know if it was the gate man or if it was the manager of the building. I don't know. Or security. I don't even know what. Yeah, I think everybody did a good job really for a YouTube movie. And I would like to challenge Omoni to, target the big screens now. Because I think she's conquered that YouTube movie space. And maybe
It's a
some
lot of
financial support.
It's a lot of money
Yeah,
to
some financial support.
Yeah.
Let's hear.
It's a
how
lot
far
of
she can
money
go.
to-
Funtaqa Akindele is doing a great job.
yeah.
And it's just faith and belief. If she believes that she has what it takes, I think she can do.
It's
much
a lot
bigger
of money,
things.
but I like
Yeah.
the fact that she put her what's it called? She put her talents in that space, and people are finding her. And I saw some of the movies that she had already released. Quite a number of movies that 1.7 million thereabout and all, but this one actually brought her. And I think that's the whole essence of.
For me, overall acting, I give it a 7 over 10. So there you go. That's our review for the movie Love in Every Word. Right now, you've seen the overall score on your screens. I think this movie was a good one. Like I said, I don't see getting any AMVCA nominations. However,
Why?
Omoni Oboli,
If I was going to ask,
take your flowers.
why do you think the movie doesn't deserve award?
Yeah, because I feel like this kind of movie will be categorized as home video. Yeah, maybe the AMVCA has like a category for those kind of movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. They might have a category for those kind of movies.
Yeah.
And she'll stand a good chance at winning.
So what's the
right?
whole essence of awards in the first place? Now, I mean, YouTube is a streaming platform, and she puts it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's just, I believe it's just the same thing as Netflix. That's the way I see it, because she's going to be paid on Netflix if she put it on Netflix, but she put it on YouTube. So I don't think there is any reason not to consider the movie for an award if it actually deserves an award.
I mean, let's see. I mean, the
So-
standards are a bit different. Do you have
For
any
me,
views
as
on
I
that?
said, the standards are
Yeah,
it's a
the
YouTube
standards are a bit
film.
What's the
different.
standard? What standard are we talking
The
about?
way I rated it based on it just being
And that's the
some-
caveat. That's why I said
exactly like
if we are going to rate other movies like we do, where we consider things like special effects as well, the standards are different. The budget is higher, the expectations are higher, right? Because the audience is also different, right? But like we said, this is a YouTube movie. The budget has been minimal and lot of limitations that like you said, the real shots, they couldn't shoot enough, aerial shots for the transition scenes. So they're repeating,
But have we?
shots. So let's leave it like that.
No. But I want us to be very was to understand ourselves. Have we seen a number of movies on Netflix before? What makes Netflix, some of Netflix movies, what makes them like overly different from what she's put on YouTube?
Okay, so we'll consider that in the next episode. We are out of time and we have to go right now. However, let's get your thoughts. Did you particularly like this movie? Like Resh said, it's grossed over 11 million views after 1 week uploaded on YouTube. Let's get your thoughts. Also, do you think that this movie can actually win an AMVCA? Resh thinks it's good enough to win an AMVCA
Consideration for
AMVCA. I think as great as the movie was, it just doesn't meet the standards for that level. I don't like how. What do you think?
No.
Nah.
Except if they have a category for some
for
those
video.
type of movies.
Yeah, but this is home video. Let's say what it is. Let's say as it is. All right. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll catch you on our next episode. Till then, stay fly. We're signing out. Peace out.